Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the 17th Annual Stars on the Credit, hosted by Councillor Ron Starr and his incredible family. My name is Jake Deere, and I'm your MC for this exciting presentation. On behalf of Peel Children's Aid Foundation, the Stars on the Credit Organizing Committee, and the children and youth we support, thank you very much for joining us this evening. This year, the event is dedicated to inspiring and educating our community to virtually stand tall and come together for vulnerable children, youth, and families involved with Peel Children's Aid Society. Tonight, with your support, we can spread kindness beyond walls and help it come to life in the neighborhoods around us. Amid the COVID-19 crisis, Peel Children's Aid Foundation has launched a COVID-19 Recovery Fund to help vulnerable children, youth, and families involved with Peel Children's Aid Society and the child welfare system recover from the impact of the pandemic through essential resources, services, and programs funded by Peel Children's Aid Foundation. Here to share more details about the COVID-19 Recovery Fund is the Executive Director for Peel Children's Aid Foundation, Renee Addis.
Good evening, everyone, and thank you so much, Jake. I'm proud to virtually stand tall this evening to spread hope and kindness to all vulnerable children and youth supported by Peel Children's Aid Society. Peel Children's Aid Foundation is a registered charity, and we're dedicated to raising funds for urgently needed programs such as the advancement of mental health and wellness, poverty relief, post-secondary education, skills development, and diversity, equity, and inclusion. We fill the gaps between what the government is able to provide and what vulnerable young people need to move confidently forward to create a bold vision of success for their future. In 2020, Peel Children's Aid Foundation provided over $1.3 million in financial support and over $300,000 in-kind support to children, youth, and families in this community. And in spite of this year's incredible challenges, support from our community partners and donors have helped us to set and achieve new milestones, like the opening of this incredible community hub in our new building just this past June. The community hub will play a central role in helping to enhance and develop new equitable programs that are cost-free for our children, youth, and families. Last year, we had many achievements. We helped 300 children to attend virtual summer camps. We gave toys, books, gift cards, and grocery gift cards to over 1,400 children during the holiday season. We provided 200 children with virtual school trips, music lessons, and bikes. We gifted 450 backpacks fully stocked with school supplies. We awarded 65 bursaries to Peel CAS youth and funded training programs in a variety of subjects such as financial literacy, job skills development, cultural pride, and stress management, to name a few. We supplied over 15,000 pieces of new clothing to more than 3,000 children, youth, and their families from our distribution center. We supported 400 families and 200 youth with technology, grocery gift cards, rental support, and toiletries. And we delivered 500 meals to families when they needed it the most. We created 100 baby bundles with special baby toiletries for infants up to the age of 18 months. We funded 87 youth with $1,000 COVID emergency assistance grants. And we donated for COVID emergency kits to 200 families with cleaning supplies and PPE. For our children, youth, and families, the fight to survive is far from over. Our families more than ever are stressed and overwhelmed with challenges such as poverty, unemployment, ill health, child abuse, domestic violence, compromised mental health, or caring for a child with serious physical, emotional, or developmental difficulties. Peel Children's Aid Foundation needs your help to raise an additional $250,000 as a recovery fund to support over 1,200 children and youth. After months of lockdowns, our children are our future, and ensuring a safe and healthy environment along with appropriate opportunities for them to blossom really is key for a brighter future for these kids, as well as our community. It's our duty, each and every one of us, to ensure that they all have this opportunity. Have a wonderful evening, everyone. Back to you, Jake.
Thanks very much, Renee. What incredible work. I know it's been a challenging time, but by working together, we will emerge stronger than ever before. Inspired by the many individuals and businesses stepping up during COVID-19 to support children, youth, and families in Peel is our very own Mississauga Mayor, Bonnie Crombie.
Thank you, Jake. Hi, everyone. I'm Bonnie Crombie, Mayor of the great city of Mississauga. My colleague and friend, Councillor Ron Starr, has lived and worked in Mississauga for a remarkable 45 years. And if you know Ron, odds are that you have benefited from his great energy, hard-working spirit, and generosity. Ron and his late wife Elaine started Stars on the Credit 17 years ago to benefit a local charity. And to date, they've raised over $1.325 million for several organizations in Mississauga and Peel region. Here to share more details about Stars on the Credit is our host and community champion, Councillor Ron Starr. So Ron, let's talk about how this all began. How did you begin Stars on the Credit?
Interesting story. The three Ronnies, and that was Ron Duquette, Ron Lennox, and myself, sat on the board for Interim Place, which is a shelter for women and children. And we had a program where the program was to help the younger children. It came about that we decided that let's do a barbecue. And so Ron Lennox still remembers, he says, well, let's do it at Star's house. And so that started off where we had about 30, 40 people come out to a Western cowboy style barbecue. And we were so proud. I think we raised $4,000 or $6,000. And then it was Ron Duquette saying, we got to do this more often and we got to come up with a name. And then all of a sudden somebody said, well, it was into the nighttime. You live on a credit river. Let's do it. Stars on the Credit.
We can see the stars.
Yeah, exactly.
You're Ron Starr. You're a star. You're inviting all the Mississauga stars. So Stars on the
Credit. It morphed into the event.
Well, there you go. So what have you learned in the process giving back to the community?
What I've really learned is the need for more and more events like this, more and more fundraising, especially for the children, the youth, and the health services. Those are the ones that we've concentrated on simply because they're the most needs. There's a lot of other causes I think that can fit in a category where, yes, it's easy to raise money. Sometimes when you raise money for kids, youth, seniors, healthcare, it's a little harder. So we decided to take the harder route, and it's been very successful since with our sponsors and all the people that attend.
Well, thank you for that. So what's next for Stars on the Credit?
Well, it's a good question. We're going to keep on going. You know, as long as the weather stays good every June, and as long as we get the participation, you know, we usually have 300, 350 people come out, great people. Great sponsors, by the way. I have to always mention the sponsors that come out and do all the food stations.
Especially all those restaurants.
All the restaurants, and they're all Mississauga.
That's right, all our local favorites.
Yeah,
it's
great.
Fantastic, fantastic way to give back. So tell us, why don't you share with us some funny stories?
Oh.
Or memories.
The memories. Well, probably one of the first ones I can tell you about is that famous rock and roller Ronnie Hawkins. Ronnie Hawkins has been here and dancing with our former mayor. Well, I'll tell you, you never saw such a two celebrities dancing, and people that just wanted to gravitate to the two of them because they're both icons. And that was great. There was a couple of other things. We had a hula hoop contest, you know, and for some of the older folks that remember the hula hoop, they were great at it.
I think I participated.
Yeah, that's right. And let me tell you about one that was really funny. We've had different types of entertainment. So we had a volunteer from the exotic belly dancing, Middle Eastern dancing. And so as she was performing her dance, how do we say it nicely? Her top came off.
Oh dear.
And that was
sartorial challenge.
That's right.
Wardrobe malfunction.
That's what it was. That's what it was. And that was funny because you never saw 5 or 6 or 8 men run up so fast to help her.
Oh, I imagine.
But it was fun.
Now, if I can share with you, I remember a couple of years ago, you had invited one of the political candidates that ended up being our next premier. And he was standing over there giving a big talk to all your 350 guests.
That's right. And that was his, you're absolutely right. Mr. Ford came out. That was his second event of right after being elected. And he was so happy to be with you and our former mayor. All the pictures are still around. And it was great to see that even somebody like that recognized that this function is not for the function itself for the people, but for the causes and the kids and the seniors and the health services.
That's right. Well, I don't think there's anybody who's anybody hasn't been here to Stars on the Credit and probably launched a few political campaigns, Ron.
Probably.
But on behalf of all of us, we all thank you for the tremendous work you've done, raising $1.325 million for all the local charities, particularly those catering to, healthcare and children and seniors. So thank you, Ron.
Thank you, Bonnie. Appreciate you always coming out and supporting us.
Thank you. Thank you, Ron. Your family is doing extraordinary things for Mississauga and beyond, and you're truly an inspiration to us all. Let's give the Starr family a virtual round of applause.
Tonight we have the privilege to introduce you to someone who knows firsthand how support from the community can help children and youth involved with Peel Children's Aid Society and how they achieve their dreams and write their own success stories. Please join me in welcoming an inspiring young person and former youth in care, Janae Thompson. Welcome, Janae.
Good evening, everyone, and thank you for having me here today. It is a true honor, and I am proud to have the opportunity to speak on behalf of all children and youth involved with Peel CAS and share my personal experiences with you. I first entered the foster care system at the young age of 2 years old. Like most adults, I rarely remember events from before the age of 2 and have patchy memories when it comes to things that happened to me between the ages of 3 and 7. I can only go based on the pictures from my first home and stories of how I would act when I was a toddler. I have a picture caption: when Janae heard bedtime, she ran to the couch to make a bed. That caption and photo speak volumes about the conditions I was living in prior to foster care. When I came to my second foster home, I was told that I was very independent and wanted to do things unaccompanied and become very irritated when things would be done for me. Now, here I am 18 years later, I still live in that second home with who I call my mom. I am fortunate that Peel Children's Aid Society supported me and helped me to live in this home for so long. Like many of my peers, I've had some roadblocks throughout the years. When I was younger, it was hard when people started asking questions about why my mom didn't look like me and why I didn't live with my birth parents. It made me question many things. For instance, were people only my friend because they felt bad for me? But through it all, Peel CAS and Peel Children's Aid Foundation have been there for me, and I have never needed to question their intentions. Peel Children's Aid Foundation has funded many fantastic opportunities, such as special programming that connects me with other individuals who share similar experiences and challenges. Peel CAF has also provided funding to travel on school trips such as Quebec City and Boston, as well as supported me throughout my education with services like private tutoring, which helped me to receive Honor Roll and Ontario Scholar when graduating high school, which then gave me the confidence to learn good academic habits and pursue post-secondary education. And I am pleased to share that I'm still on the Honor Roll and Dean's List in my second year at Ryerson University for Child and Youth Care. If you were to approach me 5 years ago and say that I would be attending university, I would have laughed in your face. I never thought it would be possible. I struggled with who I was and where I would be in the following years. When you're labeled and set out to fail, you begin to believe that you can't accomplish the most minor tasks. But that's a lie. Look at me now. I am 20 years old, happy, and thriving because of the support I've received from the Peel community. Thank you, Councillor Ron Starr, family and friends, for giving me a second chance to live my best life. Amazing things happen when family and friends come together. When I think about the real heroes in today's world, it's you. Have a great rest of the evening, everyone.
Thank you, Janae. What an incredibly inspiring story to come from COVID-19 and a great reminder of hope and solidarity. Thank you, Janae, again.
Good evening, Mississauga and the world. I am Tom from the Tom and Rick Show, and I am thrilled to be here tonight at the 17th Annual Stars on the Credit virtual event in support of the Peel Children's Aid Foundation. I am proud to kickstart tonight's celebration in recognition of our wonderful partners, sponsors, and community helpers who have rallied together to protect our most vulnerable children and youth involved in the Peel Children's Aid Society. It gives me great pleasure to introduce you to tonight's two lead sponsors, Lakeview Community Partners Limited and National Homes. We are proud to have worked with them, and we thank them for playing a significant role in our community's healing and recovery as we help to create opportunities for children and youth in the child welfare system. It doesn't matter that you're lying in the gutter. Doesn't matter that your brain's all cluttered. It doesn't matter that you're covered in scars. You're never in the gutter with your eyes on the stars. Doesn't matter that you're lying in the gutter. It doesn't matter that your brain's all cluttered. It doesn't matter that you're covered in scars. You're never in the gutter with your eyes on the stars. Ooh, will they walk away? And they walk away. It doesn't matter that you're lying in the gutter. It doesn't matter that your brain's all cluttered. It doesn't matter that you're covered in scars. You're never in the gutter with your eyes on the stars. Enjoy the rest of your evening, everyone.
Lakeview Community Partners Limited are thrilled and honored once again to be able to support and sponsor Stars on the Credit and the Peel Children AIDS Foundation. Over the years, we've been able to witness all the amazing work that Peel Children's Aid Foundation has been able to provide for children and youth across the region of Peel. And Lakeview Community Partners is thrilled to know that with our sponsorship, over 100 children and youth will be supported and helped by this incredible foundation. We hope everyone enjoys the Stars of the Credit event. It's always a highlight on our calendar, always an enjoyable and fun evening, and an amazing way to support Peel Children's Aid Foundation. And of course, we invite and welcome everyone to come down to Lakeview Village to see our sunflowers, to learn more and connect and experience the revitalization of the waterfront through our 177-acre master plan project. We'll be opening the doors to our Discovery Center later this fall, and again, encourage everyone to come down and reconnect with the waterfront of Southeast Mississauga. Thank you.
National Homes is in the business of designing, building, marketing, and selling new homes based on understanding and responding to our customers' needs. When a builder designs homes from the inside out rather than the outside in, they look a lot less like bricks and mortar and a lot more like people who live in them. At National Homes, we start with you and your needs. Then we design homes to suit the way you do things you do. We believe that the home should give you what you truly want, that it should make your life easier, more beautiful. It should be designed to suit the way you live. That is why the needs of the customer are the driving force behind every home we build. Because here at National, it isn't about all the great features we put in. It isn't just about our quality or our service. It's really all about you. National is proud to support the Peel Children's Aid Society. For many years as a community builder, we truly care about the families that surround our developments across the Peel region. We are happy to support this very important charity and look forward to continuing our support in the years to come.
On behalf of myself, Alicia Manicam, a former youth in care, and my peers, thank you to our community helpers for believing in us and helping us to write our own success stories.
Thank you, Lakeview Community Partners Limited, for investing in our future.
Thank you, National Homes, for helping us to meet our basic needs.
Thank you, Bayshore Healthcare, for giving us hope at a time when we need it the most.
Thank you, Bell Canada, for advancing our mental health and wellness.
Thank you, Mississauga Rotary, for helping to create healthy transitions into adulthood.
Thank you, Solomon Development, for enhancing our educational participation and achievements.
Thank you, Dompar Homes, for building resilience in vulnerable children and youth.
Thank you, Mattamy Homes, for creating stronger employment and labor market participation outcomes.
Thank you, Orlando Corporations, for helping us to prevent youth homelessness.
Thank you, Mterra Environmental, for improving access to networking events.
Thank you, Electric Utilities, for taking action on diversity, equality, and inclusion.
And thank you, Emerald Energy from Waste, for helping to reduce social isolation.
Here to introduce an incredible hip-hop performance is someone who has supported this event from day one, and that is former Mississauga Mayor Hazel McCallion.
Good evening, everyone. Tonight I have the privilege to introduce you to an amazing group of youth who know firsthand how support from the community and the Hazel McCallion Fund can help children and youth involved with Peel Children's Aid Society achieve their dreams through arts, culture, and heritage. Please join me in welcoming Isaiah, Alicia, and Jenny.
Tell me if you with it, cause I'm with it, babe. I haven't heard from you and I'm in it, babe. Just tell me what to do and I get it, babe. Gucci and Prada. Trip to crib in the middle of the night. I don't let you miss me as I put it down right down, babe. I can put you on a flight. You know that a nigga like me can change your life, oh, babe. Everything you do is amazing. Ain't nobody got to go crazy. I got what you need. Everybody think you shy, but I know you a freak, look.
I want to know who representing it here tonight.
आवरा का डावरा मसावरा है बावरा धोती कुर्ता पहन के घूम मैं दिल्ली हो या आगरा रैली वाले झुमके पे जिया ललचाए कमर लचकाए तो लाखों गिर जाए
Wow, what an incredible performance. Thank you so much, Isaiah, Alicia, and Janae. Ronnie, I think we should try hip hop for beginners. What do you think? All right, Ronnie, ready to go? Hit the music. Oh, you're good. You're good for your age, old man. Woo-hoo. Look at Councillor Ron Starr. All right, Ronnie, we have some incredible silent auction items that we got to tell our folks about. Folks, the link is right at the bottom. Just get to that link and you'll get all the details of all these incredible items to support Peel Children's Aid Foundation, our children, youth, and families, and of course, Stars on the Credit. Thank you for all your support. Let's just talk about some of these items.
Great, let's do that.
The first one is a fall winery tour for 6 people that's donated by Some Events and Jeff Atkinson. Jeff, thanks very much, my friend. The value is $4,500.
Wow.
The starting bid is only $1,500. You and 5 friends will enjoy a fall winery tour, and it includes lunch as well. This package includes transportation, wine tasting at 3 wineries, lunch at one of the wineries, learn about wine from Mart at Some Events, and Mart is absolutely awesome. She makes this, she's amazing. And of course, you also walk away with some gift bags. What an incredible item. Ron, what else do you have?
Let me tell you, that's a whole day trip. As I looked at a whole day. So be prepared for fun.
It's going to be exciting. With Mart there, it will be.
Yeah, great. Okay, this is donation number 2. And this is for the ladies. And all you girls out there, you want to have a fun package? This is for 4 donated by the Glen Erin Inn. Value $1,200. And of course, we have a starting bid. That's only $600. You can have a pampering fun weekend with the girls or ladies It's the ultimate pajama party, complete with spa treatments and chocolate and wine.
Ooh.
What goes better? Included in this package, listen to this, Jake. Chocolate manicure and pedicure.
I love it.
One wellness martini and chocolate fondue per guest.
We're available.
Dinner for 4. I don't know if we'd fit it. We'd have to get wigs. Dinner for 4. A bottle of VQA wine. A night stay, and where else but the Glen Erin Inn. Wonderful spot. And a hot breakfast next morning for 4. Wow. What else could you do?
Girls just do want to have fun.
ladies bid on this one. It's going to go.
It's going to go. It's going to go. And Ron and I can't bid on it, but it's going to go. Just one more item. And again, all the other items are, along with these, are on the website, the link that you see below, all right? Sawmill Sid Inc. has donated a one-time purchase gift certificate for up to a value of $1,000 to be applied to in-stock purchase. The starting bid is only $500. Product includes lumber, fireplace material, fireplace mantles, not fireplace material, fireplace mantles, beams, cabin shed kits, live edge tabletops. This is amazing, amazing stuff, folks. All the details are on that link. You can get all the items right there.
And for you environmentalists, Sawmill Sid is on Lakeshore. Everything is recycled, by the way. Everything's recycled. No lumber taken from the forest. Everything's recycled. Wow. If you ever want to just go for a mini tour there, he's happy to see you. So bid on that one too.
Good people, just like you. From the very beginning, local restaurants in our community have played a vital role in helping to bring people and culture together at Stars on the Credit. We are proud to show support to local restaurants doing their part to stay open during these difficult times. These businesses are playing a vital role for healthcare workers, first responders, truckers, and essential service workers. Thank you for all you do to feed our community. I would now like to introduce a wonderful local community guy, Mr. John Digby. He's the chairman of the Peel Children's Aid Foundation Board.
Hello and good evening, everyone. This is an inspiring and heartwarming event. I always feel energized after these times together, and tonight is no exception. Thank you to each one of you for being with us this evening. To everyone that made this celebration come to life, I thank you on behalf of Peel Children's Aid Foundation and all our board of directors. I'm pleased to share that we have raised 90% of our fundraising goal tonight. Every bid in our virtual auction will go towards helping a child. Please help us by bidding generously. And to dive into our next presentation, our local champions take on a dunk tank for the Peel Children's Aid Foundation.
Good thing I brought my bathing cap. Thanks, John. Let's keep the bidding going. Every dollar counts.
All right, Renee, I love you. Get ready, here we go. Yeah! Woo!
Woo! Woo! Woo! Woo! If you think you're entertained now, just wait. We have Councillor Starr coming up in a second. He's gonna blow you all out of the water.
Okay, I'm ready for this dunk tank stuff. I don't know. I mean, you know, you could drown in one of these, but I'm gonna do my best not to get into the water because I'm not sure who's throwing the ball yet, but we're gonna see. Oh, it's so refreshing. I really don't want to go into it, but you know, it's all for a good cause. Oh. 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 Oh, what a shock! Whoa, oh, oh. Oh, I better swim out of here.
Ladies and gentlemen, a big, big, big thank you to everyone for helping make this year a great success amid all the challenges that we have faced during COVID-19. We are fortunate to live in a community that embraces our vision of leaving no child behind. Mississauga truly is a great place to live. A very special thanks to our incredible, amazing committee, all right, that organized this great event. Let's start off with Councillor Ron Starr, Michelle Starr, Liam Starr, Jeff Atkinson, Angela Benton, Marino Catter, Ron Duquette, Pat Hamill, it's a long list, Diane Morgan, Phil Plascota, Oliver Quarterman, Josephine Retton, Cliff Silvera, Lisa Tracy, Pauline Walker, and yours truly, Jake Deere. Folks, on behalf of Peel Children's Aid Foundation, our board of directors, and the incredible families we are so blessed to serve, thank you so much for joining us this evening. Enjoy the rest of the evening. Be safe, be healthy, take care of yourselves and those around you. God bless you.
Here's your story, let's begin. The water's fine, come on, dive in. The future's here, it's right before your eyes. Step by step, you're on your way. You're welcome to a brighter day. Don't you know it feels good to be alive? You could be larger than life, bigger than the world, living out the hopes and dreams of every boy and every girl. You could fly higher than the sky, shine brighter than the stars. You could have all you ever wanted, shoot the moon and reach for Mars. You know you could.
I don't even know if I'll be able to see it. I'll have to get closer to see the words. I'll be like this. Thank you, Jake. Thank you for coming.
Yeah, that would be real.
You're rushing through it. You're like,
I want to get over with.
Equality and inclusion.
So sorry, I heard the elevator there. I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry.
There we go. Come on.
You rolling for our outtake?
We need to do it just a little bit.
Yeah.
Don't worry, I didn't pee in it, I promise. I can't even get mascara on my face. Wow. So much for waterproof mascara. Look at that.
I want to tell you that's one of the best experiences I've ever had. Nobody's ever kicked me off a dock. Nobody's ever thrown a ball and maybe go into the water, but it was refreshing.
Well, you know, it's always a first, right? It's a first. Okay, I'm on the edge now. Anytime. Woo! That was a close one. Here you go. I'll hand you the ammo to throw me in with.